4-game weekend set between the Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4, so not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Polanco, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him close. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Now in the box, Alex Kay. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Ace Medina is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
How good was this guy last year? How about an ERA in the low 1s? You have any idea how hard that is to do? We'll see if he can get off to a good start in this one and have another one of those magical seasons back to back.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jose Peraza swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Polanco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Rafael Devers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Medina is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Leading off the inning, Brent Rucker, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fifth.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. One and one the count now. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And they're runners at the corners now. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
At the plate, Royce Lewis, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2. Kepler, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So striding forward now, Luis Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Christian Pacheco, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Here's Mookie Betts. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Nope.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Pitch popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And there goes Polanco. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, Alex K. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. At the plate, Junior, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
A ball and no strikes.
Bradley Jr.
In there, and it's even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, number 29, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Red Sox back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Brent Rucker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brent Rucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You might get a swing.
Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Eugene Solari. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Kepler is off at first with 2 away. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Peraza becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. The next twin up, Luis Arias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Christian Pacheco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Number 29 is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
The first base.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field, and it bangs off the monster. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Alex K. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
The right fielder, number 5.
Into the box now, Brent Rucker. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Hernandez is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. First pitch on its way, and that's in there for strike 1. Hernandez stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ball 1. In there, 1-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night at Fenway. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. And that one right down Main Street. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Now the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In there, no balls and a strike. pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Rucker. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They're down 5-1. In now, Royce Lewis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Royce Lewis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's off the green monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Luis Arias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Arias begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 25. Christian.
Striding into the box, Christian Pacheco. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at 3rd, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Pacheco stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
To the plate.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line hard to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. He pulls this one into right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 5.
Digging in once again, Brent Rucker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
So Larry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Rocker over at second. Kepler on at first with 2 down. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Rocker rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 9. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 29. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Late that time for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jeffrey Springs enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Springs, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Pacheco. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Nope, that's
the
a ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready once again for Polanco. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This one's down to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled away. Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Pacheco ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Pacheco will get there, and he puts it away to now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Alex K. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Alex K.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Chavis waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH,
Kepler.
Max Kepler, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Kay leads off first with one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Twins lead it 11-1. Stepping in, Michael Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Rocker is there to put it away for out number one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're trying to pick things up where we left off. Eugene Solari, he'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. And good for him. Eugene Solari has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Royce Lewis. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. This is line to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Christian Pacheco. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 11.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Austin Bryce comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other. Arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Pacheco at second. Polanco at first. One gone. A ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and second with one away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Liner towards second. The second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They now at the plate, number 29, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Valdez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Twins scored a lucky 13 in this one. Ace Medina gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.